We're live.
All right. Here where I can hit the button. There we go. Thank you for the hot coffee, Miss Dina Christine.
You're very welcome.
We hit that button a couple more times. Look at that.
Wow.
Where'd Linda go?
Happy Tuesday, Riley. Whoop, whoop.
I haven't had a chance to go read it yet. I heard Riley's got a very good baseball page. I'll be checking it out in a little bit, bud. Woo, happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Watch all the hands go up. We just got off a couple of very exciting calls. Yeah. Who was over there with me? That was fun. Energy's high. Let's go. You know what? I was told that I got too much energy and I talk too fast, so I'm going to try to play cool tonight. I'm going to be calm tonight. What do y'all think about that? Don? Say no. Goodness.
That's not happening.
I just can't do it. Nope. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. What are those? Those were cool, whatever they were.
Rocket ships. The rocket ships.
Oh, cool.
You're gonna take off like a rocket.
T minus 10 and counting. T minus 5 and counting. Let's go. Happy Tuesday. Welcome everybody to the RRR247 podcast, episode 26. Yes, 26. What does that mean for all the new people? Well, that means there's 25 other episodes if you're brand new that you can go to the YouTube channel and watch as many as you like. Get caught up. Find out what we've done and everything that we talked about for the last 25 weeks. There's a lot of good information in there, a lot of good stuff in there. Might help you with some questions that you have right now. Go back and watch as many as you can. It's Tuesday night, and I want you, if you are brand new, I want you to write this down. Never miss a Tuesday night call. Ever. Do not ever miss a Tuesday night call. Why, Debbie Cease, should they never miss a Tuesday night call? Because, yep, I read her lips. It's the most important night of the week, and that's when all the big announcements happen. That's when all the additions happen. That's anytime Rory and Tanya are going to add something to the system to help you make more money, to help you build, to help you hit whatever your goal is, to help you figure out your plan of attack, to help you figure out what you need to do to get to the next level. It's always going to be launched, talked about on a Tuesday night. And we'll probably train on it. Stacy will probably train on it Thursday nights. Rory will go in depth and train on it on Saturday morning. But the announcement, it'll be made on Tuesday night. And you don't want to miss it. And if you're there Tuesday and you're there Thursday, when Rory's doing in-depth training on Saturday and probably building a page for it, you're going to be so much better versed in what we're talking about and doing on Saturday, right? Never miss a Tuesday night call. What else happens, Dina, on Tuesday nights?
That is when we get to hear from the brand new students. First time here, we like to hear your name and tell us what state you're calling in from.
Yes. So if you're brand new, click on that little microphone or hold down the space bar on your keyboard. Say hello and don't forget to say what state you're calling in from and welcome to the call.
Hey everybody, my name is Jacob Hayes. It's nice to meet you all. I'm calling in from Kansas City, Missouri.
Kansas City, Missouri, in the house. Welcome, Jacob. Glad you made it. Welcome to the team. Every week, guys, there's somewhere between 10 and 30 brand new people joining the team. I think we have at least 27, 28, 29 people brand new again this week that came in. If you're brand new, don't be shy. As you've seen, I didn't put Jacob on the spot and make him talk for 5 minutes. You just got to say hi. You know, whoever got you here would love to know that you made it on. Rory gets to hear your name for the very first time. We all get to welcome you to the family. Click on the microphone in the lower left-hand corner or hold down the space bar on your keyboard. Say hello and don't forget to say what state you're calling in from and welcome to the call.
Hi, it's Madeline from Kansas.
Kansas, goodness. Fantastic. Glad you made it, Madeline. Welcome.
Hi, Niall. It's
Hello.
Trisha from Oregon, and I'm officially a student now. I've been watching you guys have fun for too many weeks, and I just had to become a part of the community.
Fantastic.
Yay!
Though. That is a huge validation, and you guys are going to find out in a little bit. Trisha's going to be talking to you a little bit more in a couple more minutes. But Trisha, fantastic. Welcome to the team.
Thank you.
All right, so welcome all the new people that just got let in again. Also, this is RRR247 podcast, episode 26. Write that down, episode 26. That means there are 25 other podcasts on the YouTube channel. You can go back and watch as many as you want. But it's not just the Tuesday nights there. The Saturdays are there as well. You can really get caught up on everything that we've done over the last 26 to 30 weeks and more. There's some older stuff on there too, right, Edge? Yeah, there's a lot of good training, a lot of good information on the YouTube channel. Go watch all that stuff. Get caught up. Learn some more, learn stuff that, you may not even have heard about yet. You're going to go through a couple of recordings and then get a hold of your instructor and say, hey, what's this? And they'll tell you all about it. They'll fill you in to get you up to speed. So there's a lot there. But this is episode 26. And it's the most important night of the week. If you weren't here a few minutes ago when I said this, it's the most important night of the week because it's when all the big announcements are made. It's when all the additions are added to help you build your business. Anytime Rory and Tanya are going to add something to this business to help you make more money, get to the next level, go into a new country, do something, whatever your goals are to get to that, a product, a service, a tool, an idea, anything that's going to make a difference and help you build your business, help you change your rate of success and get to wherever you want to a little bit faster. Those things will always be added, announced, or launched on Tuesday night, never any other night of the week. Tuesday night. Plus, we also get to meet all the brand new people. We got 4 minutes left, so you got a little bit of time. If you're brand new, we love to hear from you. 10 to 30 brand new family members joining the team every week. Click on the little microphone or hit the space bar on your keyboard. Say hello. Don't forget to say what state you're calling in from, and welcome to the call. What's that in chat? What am I missing in chat? Way to go, Trisha. A lot of Trishas. Trisha. All right.
Trisha.
You sound like Marsha. Yeah, that's a happy announcement. That was a good one. Thank you. All right. Welcome, everybody, to the RRR247 podcast, episode 26. You're in the right place at the right time. We are about to launch this week's call. This is episode 26. If you didn't hear me a couple of seconds ago, there's 25 other ones on the YouTube channel. Go check them out. Go learn as much as you can about this whole organization and all the people in it. There's a lot there. There's Tuesday nights are there. The Thursday nights are there. Some of them. But the Saturday mornings are definitely there. Go check them out. Learn, grow, advance, expand your understanding of everything that we do here, and meet more people that are part of the team, part of the leadership team especially. Go check them out. Also on Tuesday nights is all the big announcements. So anything that's important to you to help you build your business, help you make more money, help you expand into another country, whatever your goals may be. Anytime Rory and Tanya are going to add something to help you do all that, to help you hit your goals, to help you grow, expand, they're always going to do that on Tuesday night. A product being added Tuesday night. A service being added Tuesday night. A new tool to help you build, to help you work Tuesday night. Just an idea that Rory and Tanya bounced off each other and had an epiphany that just blew up and they couldn't wait to get it to you. They're actually going to save that kind of stuff for Tuesday nights because they want to get it out to everybody at the same time, right? Because they're really invested into your success. All they think about every day is how can we make it better for Sharon to build her business? How can we help Janet get to where she wants to be faster? How can we help our buddy Don get to the next level or get to wherever he wants to get going? How can we help Sue Whitaker, Karen, Diesel, James, and Jeff get to wherever it is they're trying to get to on the income level that you get to? How can we help people, get to the point where they can walk away from that JOB and stop being a slave to somebody else and helping their helping them go on vacation and go on a few more vacations yourself. What can we do to get the friction points out of the way? That's what these people think about all day, every day. And now that you're part of that team, if you're brand new, we also want to hear from you. Whoever got you here would love to know you made it on just by saying your name. Roy and Tandy would love to hear your name for the very first time. They know you're joining the team. Click on that little microphone in the lower left-hand corner of your screen, or hit the space bar on your keyboard. Say hello. Don't forget to say what state you're calling in from, and welcome to the call. And this is going to have to be last call, guys. Last call. Oh, that's some really good coffee. All right, fantastic. Let me hit a couple buttons over here, and we're going to get going. I'm glad some of you had a chance to say hello. And for those of you that might have been too shy, don't worry, there's always next week. You're going to get those note takers. Yep. Okay. Hit that. Going to hit that. And all the hosts and co-hosts should be able to unmute it. Will? Make sure I got them all. Yes, I did. Okay, here we go. Welcome again, RRR247 podcast, episode 26. Whew, we got so much happening. There's so many good things happening. You're going to hear from some really good people tonight, and they're going to share some amazing things with you, programs with you, more ways to put money in your savings account, to put money in your pocket, to put money in your purse, billfold, whatever you use. More ways to help you grow, help you get over that first 6 months, 7 months, 8 months, 9 months, what it takes to build a business. Yes, because this is a business. It's not a hobby. It's not a social club. It's a business. And it's a real business. And it's a very, very profitable career move if you're ready to do so. And you're going to meet a lot of people that are here to help you with that goal. Listen, I've been in the industry for almost 35 years now. I've seen it. I've looked at this many, many, many times. And to be honest with you, I didn't see the value. I didn't understand it. I wasn't paying attention. I really didn't get it. I thought it was, a nice way to make extra weekend money. Avon, Tupperware, Home Interiors, House of Lloyd's. So just so many things from A to Z. And they were all great products. And, I love the walls of my home being decorated by them too, or the cabinets full of them. Great products, good stuff. I just didn't see the value. A lot of people out there, they're all doing really good, great products. But I didn't see the value. So 5 or 6 years went by of me looking at, watching that happen all around me and my entire family, very big Italian family, love and have house parties. In the 90s and in the early 2000s, it was all about house parties, right? And my family was doing that, but I just couldn't see the value. Now, I was an ex-carpenter, built homes, Western New York. I hurt my back really bad. Didn't want to be sitting on the front porch in a rocking chair by the time I was 40. I knew I had to make a change. How am I going to go back to school as an adult with a wife and 3 kids? I had to have a plan, right? I had to figure this out. And I thought I did. I thought I had enough savings and credit cards or whatever I needed to get through schools. I was going to pack 16 credits a semester into 5 or 6 semesters and be done with it. I wanted to get my A&P license, and I wanted to get an associate's degree in avionics because that was my passion, my lifelong mission. If I couldn't build homes, then I wanted to work on aircraft. I love aircraft. I love general aviation, not the big ones, the little small planes and the fixed wings, the low wings like a Piper. Those are my kind of aircraft. So I was excited. I was going back to school. I wanted to be an aviation mechanic. Well, I guess I didn't do very good math because I was starting to run out of money really, really quick. Getting close to that last semester of school, I couldn't find enough side jobs. And I used to joke with my sister on the phone saying, Pam, right now I'm so broke, I can't change my mind. So broke, I can't pay attention, right? I had to make fun of it or I was going to go crazy while I was back in school. But it was at that time when we found this industry. I got a Valpak coupon in the mail. I opened it up. I looked at it. And I thought, wow, that's pretty cool. And my wife, my sister, everybody was buying the products, and I was watching them, bounce around with extra energy and cleaning the house, even though they just did it yesterday, dusting the woodwork and doing things, and cleaning it had been in many years, right? And I thought, there's something there. I'm going to school. I need that energy too. So I tried it. When I tried it, I thought, okay, I could see why a lot of people would like this. For the first time, I'm seeing this a little differently. And I think we can make some extra money with this. And if I can just make an extra, get this, write this down. If I can just make an extra $500 or $1,000 a month to spoil my kids more on the weekend, because I had 3 kids, right? It wasn't just tough on me to go back to school. It was tough on them too. And everything I've ever done was about my kids. But I was missing a lot of them growing up. In construction, I'm working 16 hours a day. I barely got home, rarely got home to have dinner with them. Kiss them on the forehead, say goodnight, go to bed, get up and do it again, right? Now things have changed for me because when I found this industry and decided I wanted to make an extra $500 or $1,000 a month, I made that the very first month. But I'm a different kind of guy. Instead of just going, well, that's cool, I can do that again next month, right? I said, well, if I can make 500 to 1,000 my first month, I can make 1,000 to 2,000 in my second month. I doubled my goals. Well, guess what? Excuse me. I poured it on, I dove in, I figured it out, or I was trying to figure it out, and I just did as much as I could. And I did hit that goal in the very first month or second month. And I kept doing that every month. Every month I would just double my goals and put forth the effort. I didn't know what I was doing, but I knew how to work hard, right? I had good work ethics. My grandfather raised me, right? And I just put forth all the effort I could, and I just made the phone ring as much as I could. And I just kept growing and growing and growing. I finished the first semester of school. The last semester of school. I got letters of recommendation. I went to the airport, and guess what? I was only there for 8 months, and I had to make a decision. Angie, I was having too much fun and making too much money at the little side business to go spend time turning a wrench at a stressful industry for somebody. I don't know if you guys have ever worked on aircraft before, but when you turn a wrench and take that engine apart and put it back together, and the owner wants to get in it right away and go 6,000 feet in the air, it's a little nerve wracking. When you're putting a swing set together and you say you got a couple extra bolts, that's different. When a guy's going 6,000 feet in the air, it's a little bit more important than a swing set, right, Don? It's kind of stressful, but we were already having a lot of fun and making a lot of money. So I gave my 3-week notice. He was so upset he let me go that day, and I got a big smile on my hand because he said you could go. Shook his hand, grabbed my toolbox, left. I've been home ever since. I'm ready to dive into this. I'm ready to make it an incredible business, right? I was doing a mail order package all over the country. I needed a big voicemail. Everybody told me to go see Rory, get set up with the voicemail that everybody's using these days. I said, okay. I called Rory Rickard. I got him on the phone. I met this young kid, and I say kid because he's 12 years younger than me, so I'm allowed to say that. He's kind of like a big brother to me, but I'm older than him, right? That's funny. So I called him up, and I got to meet this young guy with a lot of energy, a lot of love to teach other people, the system he put together, a love for mass communication like I've never seen before, except for maybe a couple of years in the Army, right? And he really, really, really enjoyed working with people, talking to people on the phone and helping them with whatever they needed. And he sent me over the voicemail. It was a great one. I could take all the volume I could throw at it, but I want you guys to write this down. He showed me how, as I build a network of people around the country, and we're talking about 150, 200, 250,000 people, I could put a message on that system and shoot it out to everybody at the same time. Seems like no big deal with all the technology we had today, but that was 1992, folks. We didn't have the internet. We didn't have cell phones. We didn't have any of the technology we have today. I don't even think I had a pager back then. I had nothing, right? And I wasn't a techie anyway. But he was able to accomplish that through the phone company. Now, we did incredible things with just that. I can leave 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 minute long messages on that system and shoot it out to everybody. That means I can train that many people all at the same time, right? Without the technology. But when the internet did come out, 93, 94, it started hitting everybody's home offices or kitchen counters, wherever they put that big monitor that came in a box about this big. It took 2 people to carry in. Yeah, we were all getting online then. And Rory really found his niche that day. He left the phone company. He got online. He became the first guru out there before we even knew what internet guru was. I didn't even know it. I never heard that word before. And he built something incredible. What did all of the entrepreneurs that he was working with need at that time? Right down, they needed leads. We needed leads. We needed somebody to present the business, the opportunity, the product, something. We needed leads to talk to people that we could talk to about whatever it was that we were marketing online. And Rory built the #1 lead generation company on the planet. It wasn't just the United States now either. It was global, right? We're on the internet. I remember him always flying somewhere. Don, you probably remember that. He was always, you could call him up and he could be going down the mountainside and snowbird with his earpiece in, talking to you while he's going 100 miles an hour, or he could be over in Germany doing a seminar teaching other people the system that we were using back then. He built an incredible company by helping a lot of entrepreneurs all over the world build their business with the leads that he knew how to do. And nobody knows how to do what he knows how to do. Nobody, he still holds that title today, number one. Nobody can build or produce the quantity leads he can produce every day, and no one could produce the quality of leads that he can produce every day. Still, today, the only difference from then and today is he does not sell them to the public. He doesn't sell them to all of us either. What does he do with them, you ask? He invests them into you. You're going to learn more about that. He's got more leads than you can possibly eat, and you're allowed to work those leads for free, no cost, and go in there and build yourself an empire if that's what you want to do. You'll learn more about that if you're brand new from your instructor as you go through the system and follow the steps. What else did we need? We needed a website. All right, Tom? We needed a website where we could send people to, where we can let them look at the information, read all about it, get to the bottom, fill it out and say, yes, please call me or email me or something. I'm interested in what it is you're marketing. I'm interested in your product, or I'm interested in your company. Now, there's a lot of people out there building websites back then. Some of them were getting like 1 in 50 visitors would fill out a form. Some of them, and the really good ones, were getting 1 in 25 visitors filling out a form, guys. And we thought that was great. That was the expensive one. Rory decided he was going to build a website. He thought he could do a good job with that too. And we all knew he could, but we had no idea how good it was going to be. He built his first website, got 1 in 10. 1 in 10 visitors to the website fill out a form requesting more information. We thought, this guy's a genius. It's beautiful, it's perfect. Let's go to work with it. He said, no, hang on. I think I can make it better. He tweaked it a little bit, added more technology because there's always new technology coming out, right? He got that down to 1 in 5. 1 in 5. Nobody knows how to do what this guy knows how to do. This is who you guys are getting in business with, right? The number 1 lead generation company on the planet, and a website that has evolved from what originally looked like a flyer on the internet until we start putting pages behind the pages and all the technology came in and kept developing into what you guys see today, the performance blogging system that's got a lot of pages inside all those different categories that all represent different products and services that you get to take to the world. Products that are going to have a positive impact on your life and a positive impact on the lives of all the other people that you get in touch with. And every single time we say it can't get any better than where it is right now, something happens, new technology Rory's learned about, or a new product that we get to market comes along, right, Angie? And we're building a new page for one more stream of income. Because everything you have inside there, we're building multiple streams of income. Those are multiple streams of residual income, by the way. Something that you can build and eventually retire on and last the rest of your life, and even pass on to future generations. Pass it on to one of your kids, one of your grandkids. I plan on doing that someday, but it's probably going to be one of my great grandkids because I'm only like 30 years old in my head. So I plan on being around for a little bit longer. So yeah, we built an incredible business with all these tools that Rory gave us to take out to the marketplace. I first met him in Miami, you guys, and that's the day I knew when I stood in his presence, shook his hand, looked in his eyes, and heard the words coming out of his mouth live. I knew, incredible young man, unbelievable with technology. He's got some great ideas. He's already accomplished so much, and I'm listening to the things he's talking about he wants to do in the future. I didn't know what was going to happen. I didn't know how good it was going to be. I just knew that he was one of those people. How many of you just met somebody in your life and you go, I just want to know this person for the rest of my life, right? He's just one of the good guys that I want to know for the rest of my life. That was my thought at the time. I had no idea what we were going to be able to do and where we were going to go with all that. A couple years after meeting him, I flew out west to meet his wonderful wife, Tanya, the co-founder of RRR247. And I walked in the door. Listen, I've got 3 kids. I had 1 in football, 1 playing volleyball, 1 in cheer camp. And I thought that was a handful, right? I walked in their front door, and here I met a young lady raising 7 kids, 6 of them in football, right, Don? one of them in professional dance. And I've never seen anybody that busy in my life. I knew how much it was taking care of one kid playing football. She's taking care of 6 boys playing football. It was just mind boggling. But she was also running several other businesses that she's had for years and helping Rory keep all of this organized and keep everything on track and learning how to stick to the calendar and time block and teach other people how to do that. So she was helping him with training. One of the most organized people I've ever met in my life. But I knew right away when I seen these two together, how they meshed, how they complemented each other's skills, that they were going to be power couple in this industry. And that was a vision that just came true, because look where they're at today and look what they've done and look how many people they've helped along the way. It's mind boggling. They have a goal to help 100 million people globally. We're going to get on, every continent, inside every country, and help every family that we can find that needs a hand up, give them a hand up. People who would have never got a hand up before, we want to give them that hand up. Anybody that's looking to have a positive impact on their life and get, have a better life or get to wherever they want to be. Some of us were leading really good lives, but it can always be better, right? It can always be better. We can always help others get better, and we can always build something that we can leave for our kids. That's what this is all about, paying it forward. In 2008, Rory sat up late one night and had a talk with God and said, thank you for everything that you've given me, and my life has been beautiful, but I don't feel like I'm helping enough other families. And that's when he decided to put together a system to help all of you, to help me, to help Angie, to help Dina, help Dahlia, Kathy Taylor, my new friend Kate Terry that's talking to me all the time now. I love it. To help Robin and Cheryl and everybody that you see here. And all of the people to come. They get up every morning. They have their coffee in the morning. I have it in the morning, but I also have it at night. But they have their cup of coffee and a media moment, and they say, what can we do to make it better? What can we do to help people make more money? What can we do? What friction points are there right now that we can take out of the way to help more people do it? Because that's what we want to do. That's who you guys are getting in business with. And I love getting on Tuesday nights to help every new person understand who your business partners are, who you're involved with. There's like 4 or 5 really key points to looking into a company to get involved with. One of the biggest ones is leadership. Who's leading the company? Is it somebody that's never worked in this industry before? Or is it somebody that's been here for 3 decades and has built an incredible empire? That's who you want to hang out with, right? If you are looking for some place where you can build yourself that retirement income, or build that legacy income, or build that multi-generational income and pass it on to one of your kids someday, while you're also helping other people around the world, you found your home here. We welcome you with open arms. It's my great pleasure to introduce the creator and founder of Performance Blogging System and the co-founder of the RRR247 community, someone I call a brother because he is. He's my family. Mr. Rickard, Mr. Rory Rickard. Rory, my brother, where are you at? Oh, there you are. I see you now. The microphone is yours, and I know you got to introduce some great people, and we got a lot of good stuff to talk about.
Well, what I like to do is, let me make her a co-host. I just realized that.
She's right below you.
Right.
No, she's right below me now.
Right at mine.
Stop moving around, Trisha.
Right. So I always like to start right off on the Tuesday, do an IBO check-in. You guys, this is such a powerful program. If you don't know what it is yet, it's in step 4, and your instructor will walk you through it. But basically it's awesome. Okay. Trisha, how many slots are we looking at available currently? Where are we looking at? What give us the status report like always. After you unmute.
Unmute myself. So first of all, current spots available as of this morning, because I have some that I'm working on placing. We have 8 slots currently available, but in the goals and the forecast, I need 15 a week to keep up with the growth that we are going through. And to share too, we're a new company, but I am about to go to a seminar in a couple months where there's lots of advertisers, because we have been requested to attend and share about our program. And I need a list. I mean, when I walk into that seminar, there's one 3 months, there's one 6 months from now. When I walk into both of those, I could be literally placing people right there at the seminar. And so my goal is to walk in with a list of 30 to 50 people that I'm ready to assign when I walk into those seminars.
So in other words, just keep stacking the list. If anybody's available, let's get them on the list. I've got 4 I'll be submitting to my students that are getting through step 2 and into that. But you guys, so that's remember when this is where I want to be because we want to be ahead always because it gives Trisha really good negotiation power on the bigger advertisers. And I mean the bigger, better, badder ones that go for a long time. We want the ones that have a track history of running their program for years. That means we can get past that 6 months. So you guys helping her with this helps her in the strong part of this. So these clients are these are well sought after clients. We want the right ones, and we have a lot more. It's a win-win scenario, right? This whole program works on a win-win, and the more we have ready, the better. So now that we're getting caught up and going past that, we want to have everybody in queue because if she can place them with the right advertiser, if we can go every month we go past 6 months is another win. Right. So just so you guys know, that's where we want to be. Like if she's always got 20 to 30 ready to go, she'll find a home for them and it'll be a better home because we control the measurement.
Right. And Rory, I just want to say too, because I personally do an assessment call with everyone who's interested in the program. And not that I know it all. I mean, I've been in this industry for decades, but in sharing the background about why we need IBOs, what Visa and MasterCard is looking for, I share all that detail in the assessment call. So I don't want people to hesitate thinking I don't know enough. The whole purpose of the assessment call is not for you to sign on the dotted line. It's for me to share with you what it means to be an IBO so you can learn that and get the information to make the best decision for you. I also am happy. I did a PowerPoint presentation that explains the whole program as well. I'm happy to go into any study halls. If any MSIs want to invite me to their study hall so that we can have Q&A and dialogue there. This is what I'm doing full time other than RRR. Rory, I announced that I'm officially a student now early on the call. So I have closed my books on accepting other clients so that I'm focusing on everything with RRR247, which includes the IBO program as a part of that.
Guys, she has loved how we operate as a community, but she got introduced to us. Has it been 18 months, 2 years?
Yes, 2 years. Mm-hmm.
2 years ago. And I love how it is, but I got to tell you, we made Trisha's on with the MSI. So you guys, anybody, if you guys have, something you need to go to Trisha with or whatever else, MSIs have direct contact with her on WhatsApp. Like we're not in the dark on anything. Doors nice and open, and so we can push on that. And so like as we're bringing the new students on and existing students that can do it now, just get them in the process. You guys have seen how organized she is. Guys, things aren't slipping through the cracks. It's freaking awesome. And that's why I want her to just chime in once a week so we all know where it's at. Right? We all know where it's at. And what we know is when we run this right, we can help a lot of people. Guys, if we can help hundreds in this in a short order, if everything lines up right. And we've talked about this, guys. We have very high bar of how we're going to operate, and we're not going to deviate. We would rather grow slow than fast and painful. And the fact that this is going where it's at now, we just get stacked in. But you guys, this has been such a godsend to help a lot of people. And now we've learned a lot, right? It's adapted a lot. We've adapted a lot. We took time to like slow it down completely, stop it, revamp it, rego, and it's going amazing. So get that in there. All right, Trisha, anything else on the update?
Nope, that's it. Thank you.
All right. And you guys, she's getting fully immersed in everything here. Like she's going to know where all the nooks and crannies are. She's building her system out. Like, guys, she's one of us, right? Which is just cool because we're all this big vision and shared, and I love it. All right. So I'm going to go into the Evolve world for a second. You guys, it's brand new, right? we're like literally a month from when we first did a 2-day. We did our first 2-day like a month ago. And then we did another one 2 weeks after that. There's another one coming up this week. Okay. Now, we everybody that's in fully, we are doing this as a complete RRR 247 supported thing from MSIs down. Now, we didn't have a lot of things in sync yet. We made a lot more progress today. So anybody that's come in the full thing with that, you guys, we have really cool stuff coming. I want to talk about it. Okay. So we have an admin. It's a learning management system. You guys, we're going to have 2 of those in RRR, right? So we have our CRM and the PBS Vortex and everything combined in that. Then we have a learning management system for Brain Food Academy, which is going to change to all coursework. And you guys, that's where our SEO courses, that's where K through 12 courses are going to be. That's where all sorts of other educational courses will be located. All right. And those are things that we're going to be able to market as a course and be in the educational game. All right. That's that LMS, and it's coming. Now, when I say it's coming, it's a really amazing technology, and we're putting all this stuff in tracking for commissions and everything that's in there. It's also part of PBS Vortex as far as the commissions, but it's a separate system directly for delivering courses. Okay, so we're going to have that coming on the horizon. We have another LMS, which is evolverealestate.co. All right. It's another learning management system, but this is specifically for real estate directions, as well as a circular path back into RRR 247 for making money online. It's got a really cool course that I've been working on for a while that's firmed up on timeshare ownership. So I know I've been teasing this out for a while. You guys, Tanya told me I could not teach anybody my timeshare secrets that are freaking amazing until we had everything we needed. Well, she told me we have everything we need now. And so I built this course. And you guys, it is a disruptor of the timeshare space. And I'm gonna talk about it a little bit here because it's written in areas, everybody's gonna have access to it. But on the Evolve thing, I'll come back to that. If you want to attend the 2-day this weekend, buy your ticket under step 4. Use the coupon code RRR247, and instead of being $497, it's $397. You get $100 off. Okay, and it's fully commissionable in the PBS Vortex. What does that mean? Well, it means that 50% of that, or roughly, we'll call it $200, is paid out in the 4 tiers of the PBS Vortex. So the instructor is going to get 50% of the commissionable amount, which would be $100. And then tier 2. So the instructor's instructor, right? They're going to get 20% or $40. And then tier 3, which is the instructor, just the 3 tiers, will get $40. And then the MSI gets a 20% override on the tier. Okay. And so we pay out more when they come in through the RRR 247 step 4 than when they come in from our normal marketing. Now, when I call the normal marketing, we have text 4 that goes out. In the PBS Vortex as we're doing RV marketing. Text 4 is going to send them to our multifamily page. They're going to attend a preview, and they get sold. And if they buy the 2-day and anything further, there's commissions paid out again in the Vortex. But instead of $200, it's $100 paid out total commission. So it's 50, 20, 20, 10. So anybody that goes in through step 4, it costs less, but it pays out more because it's part of our community and it's part of the process of our instructors. And so that was how it was negotiated out. I'm very proud to say that was more than I thought we were going to get. And you guys, they just love how things operate. Also, you can thank your MSI because the MSIs took on responsibilities that allowed us to demand and be able to get more commissions. So, and they didn't even hesitate, guys. They're doing it. And so the MSIs are going to be doing the onboarding for anything in their direct team. That way they know and they can take care of any issue or problem direct. No one's going to take care of you better than your MSI. They have every interest to make sure you're succeeding, you're doing everything that needs to be done. And you guys, this Evolve program, you guys, MSIs are submitting deals. They're figuring this thing out. And we're finding awesome little niches and directions. And we're going to be teaching that when? Wednesdays. That would be tomorrow, 8 o'clock Eastern. And it's going to be some hit and miss. It's going to be some learning stuff. But you guys, we're learning this together. Do you know how smart we're all going to get with this? We're going to dominate it. Why? Because we talk, we communicate, we put our heads together, we're creative. We're here to rise everybody up in a very powerful field of real estate. So anybody who goes attend the 2-day, you'll get access to the full thing. And then we're going to teach everybody around it. You know, and if you can do it, do it. If you can't do it, this becomes a goal that you need to accomplish by making more and more money in the rest of the programs of RRR247 so you can get to where you can afford opportunities that come your way. Everybody needs to be building up and building more cash flow. And we focus on different things like that. Now, I'm also going to put this out there. Everybody that's here, you should be attending your study halls. Now, I'm going to put this out there because I know I can't cover it in the time now. But let's just say your study halls are going to have an extra component to them going forward from today that has a way to increase everybody's income, 10 bucks, 20 bucks, 30 bucks, 40 bucks, 50 bucks a month on up. Okay. And we're doing it from study halls out right now. All right. Because we have a lot of people that were in limbo on that. We're going to get that all clearing up first. Everybody first in, first served. Right. And then we're going to start ramping that up. But let me just tell you before I go into anything else, attend your study halls. All right. Yes, we put a lot of time and energy in building things out. We're finding things that work. We're here to make cash flow happen. Okay. And sometimes we can help everybody make just an extra 50, 100, 200 a month. That helps them get going further to something else. You know, but guys, now we're working on things that can make hundreds of thousands, even millions of dollars in real estate. And we're going to be adapting people. You know what the biggest adaptation is to make more money is getting your mindset right. Teaching you the value of money and how to get money to work for itself. And even when we do it in small scale, you're learning. So everything we do here is meant to make money, meant to create cash flow, but they're all learning steps as well to get you adapted to where you can become the person that deserves to make even more money. There's a method to all of this. And trust the system, do the system. You know, MSIs are now involved in things they can make extra millions of dollars with, and that's great. But they're not going to drop helping everybody get going and build the stuff up there because what we have is here because of what we do. Even the littlest of activities that we do created the overall success that's here. And the details are really important. All right, so let's see, moving along. I'm gonna get on these memes, guys, and I'm gonna talk about Google AdSense. If you don't have Google AdSense yet and you've modified all your pages, all your category pages, and you've created new pages, all right, we're going to look at the rejections that come through. We're going to schedule a Saturday, nothing but Google AdSense corrections. Okay. And we're all going to learn from that. All right. I'll get you dates on that here. It's going to probably be, I'm going to try to do it end of August on that. So put this in your notes. If you're not ready for Google AdSense, get ready for Google AdSense. I'm giving everybody a couple weeks notice. Do everything you can to get through step 1, 2, 3, 4, of course, but 5, 6, 7. Get everything to where you're ready to apply for Google AdSense within the next couple weeks, if you haven't already. Okay. Now, traffic is amazing as a solution. If you have a lot of traffic and you're not quite right in a lot of the other areas, I'm telling you this right now, Google's going to overlook it. If you're right in most things and you have no traffic, they're not going to bother. Traffic overrules everything. Okay, now traffic, we're going to go over this. We have a very powerful and proven method. It's consensus marketing. Every ad you post, okay, now you create a new page, you go post it, but every ad you post, we should have a meme connected to the imagery. so that that image is showing your website, but also showing an image that we're all showing. Okay, we have 12 images around the Evolve real estate program. Generic, they don't say multifamily, they say real estate. We're trying to get a web for anybody that wants to key in on a real estate opportunity. All right. Now we got a bunch on the SHG. We're going to talk about that later. But today I really wanted to emphasize on these. Now, if you don't have the memes, we dropped the price. It's $50 to activate. At the moment, it's still $50. You get a brand new account with all the memes that we've created back, all the ones that mean anything. You get several with it, but you'll get these ones for sure. All right, I need a drink. Yes, I've been on the phone all day. Got new people in, new people trained. I got some new students that just showed up for the first time today. I see them. I'll put a shout out to Madeline because she showed up on here. And you know what I love? You take a new student, and we put them through session one, you put them through session two, and they're overwhelmed. This is a lot, right? They're just taking it all in, and they start going to work. And then the hardest part is getting step one done, right? So we get them going on that, and we're working on this other stuff. But ad posting and the stuff that we do in our study halls. I mean, study halls should be Google preparation, Google AdSense preparation, and ads, fixing any pages, understanding the PBS stuff, right? And then obviously, if they need help with marketing, that's always up for discussion. That's a high priority. I put my priorities up here so I can see whenever I'm on Zoom. I don't know if they're crystal clear for you guys, but pushing the stuff out in the memes is very important. It's 9:35 at night. I can post ads anytime, right? So I'm gonna show you what I mean by these and start pushing some stuff out. Let's see, I should have this. Yeah, let me you guys, by the time I get on with you guys at night, I have like 6 different browsers with 30 tabs on each one of them. It's crazy, right? By the time I get done the night with all the stuff that we're doing. All right, I'm going to share my screen. All right, I'm going to share my screen, guys. I'm going to show you what I mean by the ads. We're going to start posting some things out there, and I'm going to just really put some focus on the real estate, and I'm going to tell you why. Everybody has them. If for some reason you don't have them, I would say submit a ticket, or just let your MSI know. They can let me know you don't have them. I can deploy them like so quick now. Right, here we are. So I'm on my rory3.com system, right? I'm going to visit my site. And the real estate page is the one I like to focus on, right? The multifamily one is what we send people to in text for. Okay. The real estate one gets members, right? We get members into our community, and then they get pushed that way so they can see the real estate. Okay. And what we're doing is this. All right, hold on one second. Okay. What I'm going to do here is this is the real estate page. You guys, I already wrote all this out. We made a couple changes on things. It's written where I can just set it and forget it, right? And we're going to be doing a lot more things to move things along. But that's the page I'm gonna focus on, right? I probably should open up the Google Ads here really quick. So headlines and ads training. You guys all have access to it. It's in session 2, going to session 3. And I got this um I got this classifieds for free for real estate. It's in here. I think I gotta edit it. Hold on. I gotta unlock it, right? And I got Hero Post pulled up here. I'm gonna work in this document so you guys can see what I do today. So I want to come down. I'm gonna keep this going. I'm gonna go to classifieds for free. I'm gonna grab my page. And oh, first thing I'm gonna do is I go to my ads. I'm gonna renew all my ads. I do that every time I log in, right? First thing I do is I pull up my ads, renew them, and then I'm gonna go ahead and post a new ad. I'm gonna see if I can duplicate this. It says it's doing that. I'll let that go there. I'm gonna come here and post an ad. Okay. The URL is right here. I'm gonna paste that there. Now on the images, I've already uploaded all my images from the memes, right? So like I just choose a file. I have the Dropbox downloaded to me. So I just go to my Dropbox. And if you don't have them here, you can open up your Dropbox link and download them to your computer so you have them, right? So I'm just gonna go to here to Rory 3. Good Lord, there's a lot of folders in my thing, huh? Rory 3. There it is. And I'm gonna go into PBS. And then August, so June, July, and August, all of 2025, these are all images, right? For the real estate page. We did 3 months worth. And these are the ones we're all going to be focusing on and posting everywhere. Okay. And even though it's just me posting them, so I'm going to cancel, but I already got them in here, right? I've got them in here. Sometimes I got them in twice. Um, and they move them throughout. I don't know why it does that. It just relocates them. I like this one a lot. So I'll put that one there. I'll put that one there and this one. Okay. There's my 3 images. And you'll see what they look like on this ad and similar everywhere else. Now I'm going to come here to category. And I'm going to go to condo rentals. Right? It's a rental, but I'm going to condo rentals. I'm going to put my stuff in here. And the header is going to be I'm going to put a little headline there, right? We're looking to buy or start up multifamily properties. Maybe this won't be an eye-grabbing thing for that stuff, but I'm putting it under condo rentals, right? So if anybody's looking at condo rentals or to post them there, it's just out there, right? I'm just putting this there, right? And then I'm going to put I might change my mind on how this is. Let's see. I'm gonna do it a different way. Right. So that's more like what I need to put on there because I was thinking of a different direction. So I put that there. I got my header. I got my condos. This is going to go everywhere in the US right now, and then I'll post it everywhere else. I'm going to post the ad, and then I have everything I need, right? So I'm just going to copy this. I don't need to even write it down. There's the ad ID. I'm going to add it to my list. So that's there for everybody to take and modify whatever it is, but there's so many other categories to post in, and I just want to blanket it out, right? So I'm going to spend a little bit of time, right? A little bit of time to do that roar and find some way to get more business coming our way, right? So I'm on here. I'm going to come down here. Look at these images. The images do a better job than the description, and then it's listed right there, right? Now I'm going to go post the ad, and I show all the U.S. states, right? Alabama, Alaska, America Samoa, right? And then I'm gonna go have some more fun, right? So that's going on. Those are all posted. That's great. I'm gonna go into Facebook. And the reason why I bring this up, right, is the advertising of real estate and real estate partners, it brings a great traffic link, and our Google AdSense on real estate is like, here, I'll pull this up. So this is real estate. I know business class tickets, you can tell I look at different things that comes up, but we tend to get some good paying clicks on real estate and everything else. So I like that aspect of it. I'm trying to gain traffic. We're working towards Google AdSense, and we can write things about this and drive it out there. But this one page with just the keyword of real estate, I'm gonna have fun with it for a while. And I'm gonna go to Facebook. I'm gonna search Facebook and just do real estate. And here we go. I got real estate, and then all these like realtors, off market real estate. I'm gonna join that. These are houses, right? And I'm just gonna just join. I'm gonna visit. And they're listing. I know now that looks so tempting.
Looks marvelous.
It's under $1 million. It's in Jacksonville. Okay, this is a detour. Look at it. We could put a like looks like about a 30-foot down, but this side we could put like we probably could go almost 60 feet. 10, 20.
Hmm.
All right. So these are homes. Warehouse. Okay, and I just come on here and just go. And it'll let me share. It might let me share something. I'm gonna put a photo or a video. Um, I'm gonna go to my August one. I'll put this one in there. Actually, I could just let's see. I had that other one that I put in there, so it's in the brokers folder. Okay, this is where I'm gonna post this, right? I have an account. I can put the properties in there, and I do all that, right? Now the other thing I'm gonna do is pending. All right, so I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna go back here. I'm just gonna type real estate brokers. Right? I'm gonna submit this. And what's the worst they're gonna do? No? Okay. All right. Now I already got this is, you guys, you see this? This showed my post that came up. I don't know if it's just because it's mine. Um, this one's closed. Let's see. Hawaii. That's in Topeka, Kansas. Okay. All right. Does anyone look at that? Okay. So that's that. Now I'm gonna go into chat. All right. And just some like, where should I post? Right. So now you guys, we have resources that we learn on, right? But I always look for other things all the time. 70 countries. Um, I'm gonna go to Berkadia. So LoopNet, Crexy, I did some stuff on that one. Um, there's Redfin. What I'll do in this, like, I'll just copy this, right? Like, and then I'm gonna go into here and go new. Let's put this in here for us to share, right? And then I'll just create this other document, new, Google Doc, create and share. And then like I come in here, guys, and this is what this is. So yeah, I had no idea those were there. Look, and these are ones I just found like on Meetup, whatever else, right? And I'm just gonna I'll put this here. Oops, there we go. This is in Tampa. I'm just seeing how hard it is, right? Yeah, this probably doesn't cost that much. And this is something, we could go down, make a day of it, and you never know what you're going to receive or, but networking, right? And I looked at the list of who's going to be there, and it's like, I mean, I had no idea this was going on. And I mean, but guys, it's a big deal, right? And multifamily, I mean, this is, a place to go. And I'm just saying, hey, I got a big fund we're looking to buy. We're looking for good deals. You got some stuff to send our way. I mean, it's that simple, right? Property management companies, they got insurance marketing, vendor to multifamily companies. That might be a good resource. Like, hey, look for some deals. We're going to talk about some things we can do there. Um, and this could just be fun to go to. Housing Authority. And you guys, I mean, this is a bigger professional B2B outreach. Owners, investors, developers. I would go in as an investor. Yeah, I mean, pulling some stuff out there. All right. I've gone down a marketing rabbit hole. Hopefully, you guys got some ideas. And you guys, I didn't spend that much time, right? Every person here. So what I'm getting into is, you guys, we get to develop people here in the art of performance blogging, and then the building the relationship and trust, the BRT. That BRT process can help anybody turn into a professional communicator, which will give you the resources to actually do what we're talking about in this realm. You guys, not everybody here has to do the real estate stuff. You can just market it in the V marketing, but if you want to be a bigger part of it, we support that as well. And you guys, the networking aspect and the contacts and the stuff is good. You guys, remember, we're covering different areas we market in, right? Food, shelter, clothing, entertainment, right? And we have products in all the things. But for those that are looking to do the real estate stuff in a bigger way, right? I mean, one deal can change your life. Two deals, three deals. And if you get the right broker relationship, the right relationship could pop you two, three deals a year. You guys, what we get with this is funding. We get access to the funding. That's the number one thing that the deal needs to go through. Now, the deal's got to be right for those that are going to be investing through our funding relationships, and we're learning how that gets done. All right. So I'm just laying this out there. We're going to be supporting it and teaching it. But you guys, anyone can step into this world. And together we're going to figure out how to do it better and better and better. So I'll bring this up there. There's another 2-day this weekend. All right. If anybody's bought a 2-day and weren't able to attend yet, you can attend another one. Right. So if you buy the ticket, you can't make it this weekend, you'll go to another one. We're doing them every other weekend. And you guys, we're getting a pretty steady pace. Everybody doing the text fours. That's what we do it for. We're driving revenue. We get paid on the marketing side, guys, for this, but we also can get paid on the big side for doing the properties. Like, it's one of those things that we not just market, but we can be included in fully. I hope everybody understands this. And I know it's a lot to learn. Not most people don't understand how real estate even works, right? The biggest real estate purchase you usually make is when you buy your home. Well, we're dealing in different realms. Remember, we're not using our money. We have funding provided through the system that buys it all, and then we get paid on the backside as a general partner when the deal sells after they renovate it, improve it, all that. If what I'm saying is Greek, you need to go to a 2-day because it's covered there. And even if you can't participate in yet, the knowledge you get from what we do, that's going to be key. And we're going to talk about this, guys. We're going to talk about the avenues and the way things go. But it's one of those things, the more you know, the better. All right. So it's 10:07. Okay. Millionaire course. We're going to kick over to that now. Everybody that's on the 100 club from last week that filled it out on Tuesday, you can also attend. Now that we put the sheet up for everybody to go, thank you. Everybody that's on the 100 this week, you can show up next week. All right. I'll see you guys on that. I'll see you guys over there. Oh my gosh. I almost went on a huge, guys. I could go down a rabbit hole and probably find a million other locations to look at for this. And then I'm gonna start tailoring my marketing. If you guys are on Saturday, I talked about the Lion, right? That's why I love Lion so much. I'm looking for ways to get deals coming to me, so I don't have to chase them. I want to get the right relationship, so they bring them to me. They know Rory has funding. Get a hold of Rory. I like working with Rory. He sounds cool. And once you get one deal, then you're sealed. You get one done for a group. You guys, one relationship can do everything. You guys, I deal with a lot of loan officers and mortgages, right? And I did a lot of leads for refi. I did a lot of leads for different things in the mortgage world. One good relationship can keep you busy and fed for a long time in these type of deals. And yes, there's brokers out there that are irresponsible to move properties. They need funding. If you're the funding partner, they're just going to line you up. That's one of those relationships could be worth millions of dollars to you. And guys, we're not talking things that are scary or inflated. The values are there. If you're dealing with a multi-million-dollar property and you're getting a commission based on the sale and the value, you guys, there's money there. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, or this seems like, Rory, I don't even understand it, you need to go to a 2-day. That knowledge is priceless. Just understanding what we're talking about. And then when we do this stuff on Wednesdays, it'll sink in. And for many, you're not going to be able to participate in this fully for a while. But if you know what it is, it's going to help drive you to do the things we do to build up to where you can participate in it fully. Now, this is not waving something that, not everybody can do this yet. If I can find a way to motivate you to show up for yourself and build your incomes here with something that looks great, you're like, wait, what you mean I could create millions of dollars even though I'm 70 years old? Yes, you can. You're 55, 60. You want to create a whole different dynamic in your life that you didn't think you had access to. It's just, who do you know? Who do they know? What resources are available to you, and who's willing to train you and give you a hand up? Well, welcome to RRR247. That's what we do here. And that's what we're going to keep aspiring to and growing. All right. Love you all. See you guys in the next one. Those go there. Those that don't, do your 100. All right. God bless.